Adrian, we are so thrilled to have you on board for the Madness of George III at Nottingham Playhouse.
Nearly as thrilled as I am at coming and doing it.
We've been trying to find something to work on together for ages, haven't we?
We have indeed, yes, yeah. And I think you picked very well.
Good. Well, that's a good starting point. Why did you say yes when I phoned you up and offered you the role of Dr Willis in the show?
Well, partly because I have a history with the play, because I never did the play. Everybody thinks I did. I never did the original play. I just played Fortnum in the film, in the movie. And it was such an extraordinary long, hot summer of love making that film. We had an absolutely brilliant, blistering, wonderful time.
You said that it's been 25 years since the film and the original play. Why do you think this play is still being revived? Why has it become a modern classic? What is it about it that's still so relevant?
It's pure classic Bennett. He gets right to the heart of characters and emotions and just the passion and the melancholy of the monarch, and he just I just love the way that he reduces royalty to humankind, which of course is what they are. And I think that's a really, really lovely thing to watch and a lovely thing to see. I suppose we all dread illness. You know, I've had relatives who've suffered with dementia, and it's a very, very painful thing to watch and to see. I think this play portrays his illness very, very well. Well, that depends on Mark. He might make a right hash job of it and be terrible. Don't think so. Don't think so for a minute. There is a Bennett style. There is definitely a way of playing it, I think. Yeah. And there is a way of hitting a line. There is an intrinsic northernness to it, I think, to a lot of it. Maybe the sort of north of Watford Gap side of things. It has a rhythm. A lot of his words have a rhythm and a beauty all their own, I think. His sentence constructions are just delicious. You want to get them in your mouth and chew them around a bit.
Can I ask you a bit about the character of Dr Willis? Obviously we haven't started rehearsals yet, but
no.
What do you think he sort of stands for? What is it at the heart of his character?
He's very forward-thinking, I think, in a lot of his approaches. Particularly in the play, he talks about, I just sit and I talk to people. And you kind of go, yes, interesting how that seems to work, rather than blistering their heads.
And yet the other doctors think that he's backwards and lonely, don't they?
Well, and just a bit of a goofball and a bit nuts, I think. So yes, he's sort of, forging ahead with psychiatric science, isn't he, I suppose?
You mentioned that you're from near Nottingham originally. So I know that you came to Nottingham Playhouse as a child.
I did,
You've seen shows at the theatre before. Yeah. Do you have any specific memories of it as a theatre and what that experience was like as an audience member?
Well, it's a very big theatre, especially when you're only sort of 5 or 6. We never really managed to... We always seemed to sit at the back of the circle, probably because that's all we could afford at the time. In the cheap seats. But what I loved about my mum was that whether she could afford it or not, we went. And money was found somehow. She was a great, passionate theatre goer, and she wanted us to be the same. Some of those experiences never leave you, do they? It's where I learned to want to be an actor.
Have you worked with Mark Gatiss before?
Do you know I have? Yes, I have. I spent quite a lot of last summer working with him on a film called Christopher Robin. Which was very good. And I love Mark. We've worked together on lots and lots of occasions, done radio together, but we've never been on stage together, done lots of telly and film and stuff. Yeah, but never been on stage together, which would be great.
The Madness of George III is also being broadcast live from Nottingham Playhouse via NT Live into cinemas worldwide.
Yes.
You've done that before, Habit of Art.
I have indeed done it before, Habit of Art and King Lear.
King Lear.
Indeed, Simon Russell Beale's King Lear.
And as an actor, does that change that evening's performance, knowing it's going out?
Yes, I mean, everybody's terrified because, of course, what you don't want to do is make any slip-ups, because then they're there for posterity and there's no avoiding them or getting away from them. So I suppose there's that. There's always an edge to the show, definitely. But that can be a very, very invigorating and wonderful thing, I think. Those sorts of adrenaline surges are usually pay off big time. And the idea that you're going, I mean, you are literally being broadcast around the world. I've got friends in LA, you know, they're going to be sitting there watching. It's so cool.
Thank you so much for talking. We're so thrilled to have you on board, and we can't wait to start rehearsals.
I can't wait to start either. I'm really excited. I'm doing a play at the moment which I'm not really interested in now because I've moved on.
I love
It's
that.
terrible.
So
I just keep picking the script up and going, oh, I've got to go on.